Another failure. It is not recommended to eat food during this program. This podcast contains mature subject matter, including discussions involving bodily functions, disturbing graphic descriptions, including and not limited to bowel movements, as well as perverts like keepers of the DMs and others for his own sake. This program is not for children of any other decent person. This program is a morning disaster. Our sponsors today, Recon Texas Springfield, your one-stop vehicle reconditioning center. It's Recon Tex. Call 217-670-1132 today and get your car set up with a car detail that will make your car look better than when it was new. How about that? Or maybe get a coating. Get a coating on that means you won't have to wax your car. The life of the coating, you get like a 3, 5, 7-year coating, you will not have to wax your car for the entire duration. How about that? It's a tsunami coating. You get it from Recon Tex on the corner of 8th and Black in Springfield. Call them today, 217-670-1132. And Just Beds. Just Beds located 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds. You stop by, you go into their showroom, and you see all those beds set up with so many different mattresses. Lay in them, find the bed you want. Get the one that you find most comfortable. And then say, I want this one. Pay for it and go home. That's it. You don't have to put a mattress on top of your car like some hillbilly and drive around town. No. All you do is go home, and then the experts at Just Bed show up at your home. They show up with your bed. They do a little knock on the door. You let them in. They come in. They set up your brand new bed for you. It's very nice. And then after they set it up, they even remove your old bed. They take it away, and they dispose of it properly. Unless, of course, it's too messy. What do they do if that bed is too messy, Steve? What do they do with it?
Bring it to my house.
Yeah, they take it to Steve's house, and they put it out with the soiled mattresses that Steve keeps in his backyard. Yeah, so that's where there's a place for his rats to sun. Although, the fall's almost here, so the sunning's going to stop, I think.
I'd like to point out I have not had mice in my house, so there might be other people that have had.
Oh, you've had no mice. You had no mice. You've had no mice at your house. I didn't know that. Oh, well. Diane says, good morning, all, and happy Halloween. Karen says, good morning, everybody. Well, happy Halloween, people. How are you? I see I'm wearing my handsome mask today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to dress as a handsome radio host. So this is the only mask I had. I put it on. Steve, what mask are you wearing?
Well, let's see.
Look like Timu Bubba.
Nah.
It's Timu Bubba mask. It looks like to me.
With the short hair. Although, back in 1872, Halloween was originated.
I see that, and Christina has gone maskless.
Oh.
How you doing, Christina? Hello, sir. Good morning to you, Chrissy, and the chat, and the mayor of Perving on the breast of TikTok, and also Whiskers. Sir. Jeff says, Ray, do you know why the witch divorced her husband? No, Jeff, I do not know why the witch divorced her husband. Maybe you'd like to tell us.
Yeah.
Some good Halloween humor. Oh, he says.
Oh, my God.
He had a Halloweenie.
Sounds like grounds to me.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Anything special about today? I mean, I don't people really like it, but
It's
It's
raining.
gonna rain today or something. Is that what's going on?
It's been
Yeah.
raining. It's all gloomy and nasty.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Hopefully it stops before tonight, though.
Oh man.
I will have a very disappointed little boy.
Yeah, because kids are planning tonight's the big
Oh yeah.
do some trick-or-treating tonight, right?
Yep. He's got his costume. Dan made him a shield to go with it, and he's all excited about that.
Kids are all excited about doing some trick-or-treating.
Oh, that Gabriel.
Heck yeah.
He's just like he's probably the best advertisement that the Buku has. They just let him wander around. He just talks to everybody.
Really?
He does. Yes, he does. He's not afraid of anybody.
Good.
Well, we were sitting around the fire. We're like, where's Gabriel? He's over here talking to these other people. Well,
Complete strangers.
Wow.
Yeah, he was trying to act like Dan. He
He
goes,
gladly goes up and talks to strangers.
Yes.
He walks up to plain white vans and says, "Hey, you got any candy?" Like they don't even have to offer it to him. He just walks up and asks for it.
He probably would.
Spanky says, "Good morning, everyone." Hey, Spanker.
Good morning.
Cindy says 80 bags of candy. Cindy, you'll give
Holy
me 80
shit.
bags of candy?
You have
Holy
that many trick-or-treaters?
That is insane. Good Lord.
Wow.
I don't like children enough.
I'm going to Katie's. Shit, my truck's not running.
Oh, damn. Yeah, send me your address. We'll come by.
Katie's
Full-size candy bars.
Full-size candy bars. Oh,
Oh,
man.
what kind are they though? Are they Snickers? 'Cause I don't care for Snickers.
Oh, I'd love to go by there
Ooh.
and get some
I love
candy
me
bars.
some Snickers.
That'd be nice.
I
But
prefer Three Musketeers.
today on Wall Street,
Oh,
sir,
God.
the person who rang the bell was a freaking Art the Clown. Apparently, Wall Street's gone hillbilly.
No.
Thank you,
Apparently, Terrifier 3 has grossed $50 million.
way to go, Terrifier 3.
Wow.
They made it.
An unrated movie.
They made it for next to
Five.
nothing. Unbelievable. What a big profit there. Lori says, "Good morning, everyone."
Good morning,
Good
Lord.
morning, Lori.
Good morning, Lori.
Hello.
Lori, who's Tom's lover.
Hmm.
Lori and Tom are lovers. But yet Steve gets nothing. Cindy says she loves the fact that she has all that candy for those kids. Way to go. Way to go, Cindy. Spanky says, "Ray, are you passing out candy?" Hell no. I mean, I'm gonna watch football.
I don't think I passed out candy in years.
Is your wife and daughter passing
Oh,
out
my wife and
candy?
daughter will pass out candy, but
Oh, okay. You got to ask the right question, Spanky.
Kelly says, "Happy Halloween." She had quite a bit of trick-or-treaters last night, too. That about wiped her out of candy, and she had big boxes of stuff from Sam's Club. Well, I
Oh,
do
wow.
like when kids come by that we have candy. I just, I'm glad I'm not the one that has to give it. My daughter will hopefully give it this year. DA says, "Morning, I'm putting candy out in a bowl with a sign that says, 'Take one. If you have a hot single mom, leave her number or just leave her here.'" Oh, look at
good
that.
Lord.
DA's
idea.
ready.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Ah,
Big D says, "I'm here. You are all blessed."
Oh, well, thank you
Awesome.
for blessing us with your presence.
Yeah, we do feel blessed.
Whoop.
Well, look at who's. I thought Steve was getting ready to smoke his
oh,
wacky tobacco.
Oh, I'm sure he's done.
Oh.
Did that.
whoa, what happened?
I got my TV hooked up, guys. TV's hooked up.
Oh,
Yeah, except
look
here's
at
the
that.
problem.
Oh, fuck, there's a
Oh.
problem.
Yeah, there's a problem, but I didn't find out until after it's all hooked up. It's the wrong TV.
What?
It's the wrong TV. I wanted the TV that was in the room next door, and I go to watch it, and this is a TV from my daughter's house. I was like, what the hell? This is the TV I wanted to look up.
Good God.
Yeah, but so I'm like, I guess I'll make this one work.
Oh, it looks
I
good.
am not hooking up another
Yes.
one.
And neither is Dan.
Yeah, I'm not. It's done. Forget it.
I mean,
This was too
it's
much
a
work.
TV.
This was too much work for me to hook up. A lot of work.
For who
So
to hook up? A lot of work for who?
a lot of work for me to hook up, you know. Yeah, so yeah, but no, Dan put it up and it looks good, thank God. So I'm putting on the news.
Speaking of the news,
Yeah.
Boo Crew's doing their Channel 20 commercial this morning.
All right.
That's where Dan's at right now. So
He's filming the commercial in the morning.
He's going to be in it. Yep.
Wow, look at that. I'm trying to control the volume. I don't know how I do that.
I couldn't go. I had to get the kids on a bus. So,
Oh well. Good old Christina.
yeah.
Lori says that Ray did put up a TV. He did so much bitching that was his work involved.
Yeah.
Believe what you want to believe, but I'm very glad it got put up. Very glad it got put up. Because now I can, I've got my TV in here, and I got 2 shelves underneath it, and I still have a bunch of moving boxes that have to go, but it's getting to be more of a comfortable room. I had to dodge less things walking in than what I've done the last few days.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Get them boxed.
Did you get your work done, Christina?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
in the new office, so
Yeah.
now most of it done, but
Yeah,
still got
good
things
for
to
you.
put away here and there. But for the most part, yes. So I can have my free day tomorrow to start decorating.
Oh boy, she's all ready.
I am.
Lori says, "Hello, Holly." Holly says, "Without the best girl, Christina will not be a good commercial."
See, thank you,
Yeah.
Holly.
Yeah, I can't believe they left Christina out.
I could have went, but they
Yeah.
had to be there at the same time. I had to get the kids on the bus.
They left the rubbish off the marquee. They'll find that was a huge mistake. I think.
That's such a good mom.
I
You
think
got a
they will
15-year-old.
realize.
My mom
I-
would said,
I know.
Hmm.
I could have just said, Elliot, get your asses down there. But they would have got, it was raining. So they would have had to walk all the way down the road.
I
For the
said,
drive in the
Elliot,
rain.
for God's sakes, act like a big brother and take your brother down to the bus.
He would have. I didn't want him getting wet.
he's a better brother than I would have. I would no.
My mom would. I was forced. I was
Oh.
forced to take the bus every morning. Do you know why? To ensure that I got my brothers and sister on the bus.
Be a good reason.
I was forced every single day. Even on my last day of school, I took the bus there and home. It sucked. But that's how good a brother I was.
Oh, so sweet.
Now they don't give a damn what I say. And they used to force me to pick. I used to have to go steal feed corn. Yeah, that was my life. Pick and feed corn. Horrible.
Such a shame.
I couldn't take rides to school like friends of mine. I had to ride the bus.
Oh, I'd stop and pick you up.
Yeah, I know. I wish if I'd have known Steve. I wish I'd have gone to high school with Steve. I really do. So
I picked up your brother. I picked up your brother too. I gotta get my brother right to school too.
imagine the hijinks we could have had, Steve. Oh my God.
Oh my yeah.
I couldn't imagine.
My brother getting in front and said, "You don't sit there. That's where Ray sits."
Yeah.
And my brother get in the back seat. No, that's where Ray sits later.
Yeah. Like you were not allowed to sit there. That's Ray's seat.
You two would have gotten in so much trouble together.
The respect that I get from Steve would be worth it.
But my
Even
car
at that
always
young
had a
age.
lemony. My car always had a lemony scent to it
Oh, right. Why did it have a lemony scent?
because we always had Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh,
Wipies from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh my God. Well, that's right up Ray's
you know what I
alley.
use those?
Oh, because we be
know what I
going through
use
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yes, we know.
We be
I
getting
think that the
some
girls that I were with in high school, they loved. They still can't understand it. They get aroused every time they use pledge. They go, why is I don't even know what is, you just take it and you wipe, give yourself a little wipe down if you're not fresh. And give them a little wipe down if they're not fresh, That's how you take care of business. Yeah, right?
Oh my God.
Got to clean that off before you dive in. At least that's what I learned. That's what I learned, my man. Hold on, I'm starting TikTok, so we might hear a
little goofy.
It might get a little choppy, goofy because I'm getting ready to start.
I reconnected with an old classmate last night, and I was talking to her, and she just lost her husband, and I'm trying to hit on her.
Oh boy.
And we were talking about old times. I said, man, I always had a crush on you. He said, oh, I didn't know that. That's so sweet. You should have said something.
You told a girl that you went to high school with, you told her you had a crush on her.
Oh, yeah. I said,
So
remember the times I always took you to Pizza Hut and we went cruise Eldo. Oh, yeah, that was so much fun. Me, you, and Jeff.
Oh, so she remembered Jeff, huh?
Bet she did. Was she ever in the back seat with Jeff?
Exactly.
Jeff must have had Jeff must have had a nice hog, huh, Steve?
He must have. He
Sounds
did.
like it.
It was.
I was going to say you should know.
It was average. He was tall. But I can tell you that big feet don't mean nothing because he had big feet, and it didn't seem any bigger than Krager's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good God!
But of all the guys you went to school with, the nicest dong was Krager's.
Oh, definitely.
And you looked at everyone.
It's just sad that he knows this.
Big D says big feet just mean big shoes. Yeah,
exactly.
I have size 13 feet. All I got is fat shoes. I think my penis is very normal. Yep.
Well, I should be wearing baby shoes then.
Like these?
Yeah.
Then he says Steve was searching the obits for dates. Is that what are you searching? So
No.
you sent a classmate that you went to high school with, you sent her a Facebook friend request and you were chatting her up knowing that her husband
just passed away over summer, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Trying to find them while they're vulnerable.
I was consoling her. I'm sorry to hear about Derek. And so, yeah. Well, she's remodeling her house, and your house looks beautiful. She just lives over in Lincoln. Oh, yeah. Man, I had the biggest crush on you in high school. You wouldn't give me the time of fucking day. Oh, that's not true. We went out all the time. Remember me, you, Jeff? We go to Pizza Hut. And I said, yeah. I drove. I paid. I got nothing.
By the way, Big D's wife, Jen, says Big D wears size 15s.
Holy shit.
He says he wears triple wide, but I'm not hearing any relation to penis. She's not saying. She wasn't like, well, Big D wears 15 and it is, nothing like that. Just, he wears 15. So, I'm just trying to find a correlation.
I feel getting shorter.
Your feet are getting shorter?
Uh-huh. I have 1 foot bigger than the other.
Sorry to hear that.
I have 1 foot that's a size 10, and I have 1 foot that's a 9.5.
Hmm.
One's a 4E and one's a 5E.
I don't even know what any of that means. All I know is
means my left foot's like a club. I was not. My foot's kind of scrunching up.
all I know is I got size 13.
Wow.
And my feet seem to be doing really well now. Big D says he will send us a picture of his dong next to his shoes, and then we can draw our own conclusions. No, we'd rather not. We'd rather not, because when Big D tells you he's going to send a picture of his dong next to his shoes, trust me, he's going to send a picture of his dong next to his shoes.
He's gonna do it.
No one wants to see that. That's sort of he's making that's a threat.
Yeah. It's like the other night during trivia, he says, "I'm just in my underwear and my socks." So smart ass Dan, prove it. Guess who got a picture of Big D in his underwear and socks?
He sent you a picture of his underwear.
Yes.
Good Lord. And Big D says, "I'll send it to you, Ray." Oh, wait. Your wife might already have one. Check with her. My wife does not. Jen says when she got pregnant and gained weight, she actually got a stretch mark on the bottom of one of her feet. Now one foot is slightly bigger than her other foot. Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow, that is so weird.
Holly says Ray needs to do that also, since he says is good size. We need confirmation.
Oh.
Well, I think I have a very normal penis. I really do. I don't know. Of course, I'm not like Steve. I wasn't a meat gazer when I played sports. I wasn't checking out everyone else's dong. You know, like I played football, basketball, baseball, but I never looked at anyone else's penis. My goal was to keep my head either straight forward or down, you know. I wanted to look at myself getting clean in the shower. I wasn't looking at other guys' penis. I wasn't like Steve, who has said before that when after football games, he would stand with his back to the shower. Isn't that what you said? You'd stand with your back to the shower so you could look at everyone else's dog.
No, I did it because you know how many times I got popped in the ass with a wet towel?
Likely excuse.
You'd rather they pop you in the dog with a wet towel?
Right?
Then I realized
that would hurt worse.
Ooh, wait a minute.
There was no snapping towels. There was no shenanigans in the shower.
Well, at least my freshman year there was. I didn't even. I know there's a big thing going on in Rochester right now over some hazing, and I remember being hazed when I was a freshman by football seniors.
Well, but here's the deal. You said before that you were. I mean, we saw pictures of you as a freshman in high school. You were a fat one. You were a big one. You were too big, and you started varsity as a freshman. No one's gonna pick on you. It's the little guys. It's the guys who are smaller. They're the ones who got it.
Yeah.
And God forbid, when we went to school, God forbid you be gay.
Oh, exactly.
You know, I felt sorry for those kids. I felt, you know.
I think Krager might have knew back then because he never dated. He always hung out with the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And you said Krager, but when did Krager come out?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. He's been out for a long time. Like
during college, or?
Yeah, I think so. During college.
Did he play sports in college, or?
No. He I don't know what well, his family owns a grocery store, so he must have some kind of degree in business because he's an ad executive for Purina now. So
yeah, good for him. Mm-hmm. Big D wants to know if I had a normal penis for a biggin. Well, my penis is growing since I've been losing weight. Yeah. It's growing. Like I can grab it and pull on it, you know what I mean? And it's
good God.
or just while it's flaccid, just sort of pull it. And it's amazing how long it looks now. Like, you know what I'm talking about, Big D? Like you just, it's amazing how it's gaining, how when the fupa shrinks around it, how the penis looks bigger. I don't know if it's actually growing, but it definitely looks bigger. Big D says he's pulling on his penis right now.
I believe that.
Yeah. And Chris says Steve's face is scary enough to scare anyone. And back to work. Good morning, crew. Or good morning to everyone but Steve. By the way, Chris says I'll be back in Springfield this weekend, unfortunately, due to my mother passing Thursday night. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry your mother passed.
It's from Virginia.
That's horrible. That is terrible. Oh, well. Happy birthday to my brother Goose yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I sent him a text and I said, hey, man, do you have Cash App or Chime or Venmo? He goes, no. I said, I want to send you a little money for your birthday. Nope. And I go, you don't have anything? He's like, nope. So I couldn't even send him anything. You know what I mean? I'm like, Jesus, What do you want? I guess I have to give him cash. Like, I mean, who doesn't have a Cash App these days, right?
My landlord.
Your landlord doesn't have a Cash App either?
I've asked him before because I have to go get money orders to pay the rent. So I've asked him before. I was like, do you have any electronic, to where I could just send you the rent money? Nope. Damn it.
Wow. Big D says he doesn't have any of those either.
Really? So
man,
nice
I gotta be honest. I have Chime and I love it. Chime's my favorite one, but I have Chime, Venmo, Cash App. I have all those, but just because this show, the subscribers pay money for this show, and this isn't a cash operation.
I gotta get my Chime straightened out.
Well, how is your Chime not straightened out?
Leave it to Steve.
It's overdrafted.
Oh, Jesus. How did you overdraft it?
Somehow.
Oh, yeah.
There's something coming out. Cause when I don't remember. But I just know that it's what.
You know what?
It's like 14. I think the last time I looked at it was like $14 overdrafted or whatever. Okay, I'll get it. But it changed the way. So I was just going to transfer money into my regions just to keep it open. But then they want that whole different thing there.
You're underneath your Chime. How have you not managed your Chime properly? I think it's so easy.
Because
but
I don't know if you know this, but Michelle told me this when she was here. Because I've never signed I never said, okay, here is my direct deposit. I have never set that up.
Oh, you never sent it over? Oh.
Because I'm still writing checks to pay my rent. But then Michelle told me, she said, well, you can Chime can send you checks.
Yeah.
That's what she said. So that's what I'm definitely looking into. Because then I'll definitely, that's the big my thing. Getting away from regions is because I can still write a check. Because otherwise, then I go, you know how hard it would be but a pain of an ass like now when my truck's getting fixed? I'd have to Cash App Christina the money, and she'd have to go to a fucking ATM, or she'd have to take me to an ATM, and I'd have to get the fucking cash.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I still got my regions, I'm just going to sit there and I'm going to write a check, and I'm going to walk it down to walking down off the box and drop it in there.
Karen says she only has Venmo, but she got it a few years ago, so her brother can send her money. She thinks she's used it 3 times. Yeah, but you still have it. Like,
Yeah.
if I said, Karen, I
PayPal.
want to send you money, you'd say, oh, my Venmo is this, and then
Yeah.
just send you a gift. That's what I wanted to do to my brother. I just wanted to send him some money for his birthday, and he didn't even have, he had nothing. And I'm like, God, how do you not have Venmo, Cash App, Chime? There's so many.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You gotta have it, right?
It's almost
Yeah.
a must, yeah.
Uh,
And I don't think my mom doesn't have it because she has to send the checks.
Psycho Dan says many landlords don't have electronic banking services. Easier to conceal how much money is being made when there's no electronic record. Maybe he's right.
This is true.
Aaron said maybe my brother was lying and he just didn't want anything for his birthday. No, I think he actually doesn't have any.
Well, Big D doesn't have it.
Yeah, I can't believe Big D doesn't have it because Big D, because Big D's been one of those really tech savvy guys.
Oh, yeah.
As long as I've known him, he's always up on everything. I thought he'd be one of the first people to get one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Bubba the Baker's in there, and Bubba says, hope everyone's doing well. What's up on the world's greatest podcast? Thank you.
Oh, Bubba Baker.
Thanks, Bubba. We appreciate. I don't know if you guys heard, but we are. I know that some people are upset about it, but most people seem to be happy. We are the best podcast according to the Illinois Times Best of.
Exactly.
Yeah. Very nice. We like that.
Mhm.
Big D says if I want to send him money, he'll get one. No, I was just saying that I went to my brother and said, I just wanted to send him I want to send him so much money for his birthday, and he said he didn't have anything.
Well,
I was like, son of a bitch. So now I gotta get cash, and I'll get a card. Happy birthday, young man. And I'll put like a little cash in it. I'll send it like a grandparent would. We don't have any grandparents left. We don't have any grandparents left, so I'll send him, I'll have to send him some so he gets a feeling, Oh, well. TJ says, good morning, Ray, Chrissy, chat room, and the world famous party animal, the Stain. The Stain does love the party. By the way, there's a picture of the Stain going to one of the Diddy parties when he had all the lube with him.
taking the Medicare bus.
He's taking the Medicare bus over to the Diddy party. In fact, Steve's still very upset. He's still very upset that Diddy is in jail and they haven't had a party since he went to jail.
I know. I got all that lube. What am I going to do with it?
Oh, I'm sure you can figure it out.
Plenty of lube. You seem to have a good time. Just him and the Medicare bus driver end up having a lot of fun. Unbelievable. Dan says, Ray, thanks for the $14.75 for hanging that TV yesterday. Weird amount, but thanks. By the way, I gave Christina cash. I never give cash, but I gave Christina cash for Dan hanging the TV yesterday.
Yeah, he whips that out. I'm like, oh, hey. He's like, here, this is for the TV. So I took it and went right in my shirt. I didn't do a damn thing, but
You put money in your
You paid
shit.
some to Dan later. You only gave him $14.75 of that. I don't want him thinking I'm totally cheap.
Well, I paid him.
Okay.
So we'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Big D says his mom is cute. And he has been making more money than she ever did for the past 20 years. Yet every year she gives him 10 or 20 for his birthday.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's
My mom gives me and my brother however old we are. The older I get, the more money I get.
Oh, wow.
So she'll give you like $58.
Yeah. My
That's
brother
nice.
gets $51.
That's nice. Need to make sure. Karen says, make sure it's not counterfeit. She's calling your
printing
mother.
money.
She says your mom's is your mom a counterfeiter?
Oh, I think she was talking about you.
Oh, she's talking about me?
If you're printing money, I want some more.
I do not. No, I wish I'm not. I wish I was a counterfeiter. I'm not a counterfeiter. Holly says she has an aunt like she's a millionaire Kodak princess, has oil wells, yet she still gets a check on her birthday for $20. She told her aunt, "You don't have to do that." And the aunt said, "Pish posh." Meanwhile, Pablo says all Steve gives his mom is poison. Steve, I think Steve would try to get his mom poisoned. I think he would, trying to get that inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
If I was Steve's mom, I wouldn't eat any cookies that he gave her. You know what I mean?
Good idea.
He says Chrissy gave Dan $14.75 and orally satisfied him. Wow, that's lucky. Or no, was the value of the satisfaction only $14.75? Because that's a little upsetting. You want it to be a little more top dollar than that.
Oh, it was.
All right. Jen says Dee's mom usually gives her more money on her birthday than she gives him. Unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
Your mother-in-law sends you birthday money. My mother-in-law gave me birthday money this year. It was very nice. It was very, very nice. Diane says, if you're all printing money, pass some my ways. Because
Exactly.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I could see Steve doing that.
That's what I got.
I used to print credit cards.
It was from the mother-in-law that my mother-in-law gave me for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Dan got his money, where Christina got the money from for hanging the TV. That's where the cash came from. How about that, huh?
Cool.
Not bad.
Well, it's gonna buy more Christmas decor.
Mm-hmm. Big D says, Ray, your mother-in-law is giving me money too. I wish I know my mother-in-law.
Oh, good Lord.
Giving you anything. Unbelievable.
Wow.
I did get some nice congratulations yesterday.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Nice. Yeah.
I did like getting congratulations from people when we won the Best of award. Hope no one was upset by us winning, but people seemed to be pretty much happy when we won.
I'm sure there were a few.
Really? Got any names?
No names. I'm just assuming.
I'm saying, was it anybody Steve was impersonating?
Oh, I'm sure that's one of them.
You don't think the Bubba was happy that we won, Steve?
I don't know.
All right.
He blocked me.
Oh, he blocked you.
Don't feel bad, Steve. You're not the only one he blocked.
Sorry to hear that, buddy. Well, no, but I had a lot of nice people.
Good.
A lot of nice people, congratulated us. So
That's wonderful.
did you get any congratulations, Steve, from anybody saying, congratulations on winning the best of?
Nope.
Well, I congratulated you.
Really?
So,
Well, my mom did, but
good. Well, you're responsible for. I think you're responsible for. I
doesn't know what it is.
post I put out, it said, thanks to all of you who voted for us again. I've won this award as a radio personality and radio show, and now this is our 5th best podcast award. It never gets old, and it is because of your amazing support and my awesome cast. How about that, huh?
Oh,
My great sponsors and fantastic subscribers. Being able to continue to broadcast for a living since leaving radio brings me so much joy. I am humbled. It never gets old winning this award. Thank you and love you all. How about that, Steve? But I said my amazing cast. I honestly feel that Steve's one of the reasons we win every year.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's so funny on the show.
Yes. Yes, he's such a good actor.
Yeah. He's such a great actor when he acts high all the time and stuff.
Yeah.
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 Dan says we won't name names, but it rhymes with Dubba and Spiler. I could definitely see Dubba, but not Spiler. And Katie says you can't make that shit up. Yeah, Steve is real. That's why I love Steve. You can't make it up. That's what's happening. So it's very nice. It was very nice to win that award. It made me very happy. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Steve and Christina, Dan.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I guess
Don't forget Thomas.
I guess Jason. And this year I'll say Thomas.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. You're welcome for winning the award. Ever since I started helping on the show.
Oh, good Lord.
Have a good day, sir.
I think Tom's made our show better. Congratulations, by the way.
Don't forget Big D.
Don't forget
and
me.
Big D, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Big D's made the show a lot better. That picture of him and Steve.
Yeah.
The picture of Big D and Steve with Jen, I think that
It might have ruined my family relationship.
I think that might have been one of the best moments of the year was that photo. And how Steve accidentally sent the nude photo to his aunt, who's in her 80s, and caused a big rift in his family. That was really good, you know. You don't see that all the time. Yeah. Plus, I love, and Diane says it, story time with Steve and the felonies. Oh my God. I think that's another highlight. In fact, Steve's confessions. The confession stand this year was really good. Father Steve. There's nothing like, we know that's Dan's favorite bit. Father Steve was great.
Oh, yeah. He loves it.
I love the viewer mail that we get during.
Oh, yeah.
Steve. People sending letters and Steve answers. It's more of an advice show than a confession.
I hope that 50-year-old unhappily married woman is getting better.
Yeah, there is an unhappily married wife that gets a lot of questions sent Steve Boy.
That poor woman.
No.
Most of them about her pervert husband.
Yeah.
Tom says, I made this show terrible. I got you and Chrissy to send anal gaping pics to people. I have terrible influence on you, Raymond. Sir. Holly says, I would like to thank Stephen Blaine for all the wonderful content and constant laughs. What would we do without him? Yeah, what would you do?
TJ says maybe there should be a confession stand tonight to celebrate. Oh, maybe.
Tonight would be the perfect night.
Yeah. Why tonight? Why would tonight be perfect?
Because we won't be here.
Well, what do you guys?
Dan won't be on to throw a fit. So
what will you guys be doing tonight? What do you got?
we're taking Gabriel trick or treating.
Oh, that's right. You're going trick or treat. That's right. You already said that. God damn
Yeah.
it. Yeah, maybe we can do confession stand, Steve. What are you thinking?
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't have him bitching.
I know, bitch.
Not you. We'll have
You
to
know
listen to Dan bitching.
Yeah. You guys good for that? You want a confession stand tonight with Father Steve? Jason could be on to play the music or whatever the hell he does. Right?
Don't need Jason to do all that. It's already on here.
Well, I like Jason being on, except when he's eating on camera
only
or
one.
having conversations, or when he turns off his camera but leaves his mic still on so we hear all the noise. There's
Lord.
nothing better than that. Or taking naps, yeah. But I like Jason on the show. And Jason does not nap during the show. He looks like he's napping, but he's not.
He's looking at his phone. You see? I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah, he's not actually.
Looks like I'm asleep.
Steve likes watching TikTok while we do the show. He likes to
I
watch
don't-
those big breasted
I'm-
women not wearing a top.
My phone is
Mhm.
totally blank. I'm not watching nothing. I'm watching. You don't see a TV on. The phone is blank. Huh. Only thing I'm concentrating on is the screen in front of me. I have no other distractions. I've taken a shower this morning. My balls are fresh.
Good for you. What time did you get up to take a shower this morning?
Well, I got up at 4:30.
Oh my God, that's why
Oh my God.
How did you get up so early?
I get up every morning at 4:30. I gotta go
What
pee.
time did you fall asleep?
1.
Oh, you slept 3.5 hours?
Well, but then I fell asleep again for about another hour and a half. That's when I missed the show, is when I fall asleep again. Because usually I get up, go pee, maybe poop, and poop the last couple of
No
days. So I'm
face for
starting to
sure.
get worried. I'm gonna have to get the poop knife out.
Oh fuck. Here we go.
Then I watch TikTok. I go on this because early in the mornings, all the great TikToks. Those are the truly desperate women that are almost naked, and they're letting it all hang
And what
out.
time are they on TikTok live? When do they do that?
Usually about 4:00 in the morning.
Hmm.
Those are the ones are extra desperate or extra drunk. When the two are extra high.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I messed with them for a while. Like there was one on there. I don't know what was the matter with her or anything. She was busy and she didn't have no hair. So where the fuck's her hair?
Let's see.
I got hair.
What?
Let's see what's live on TikTok now. If there's anything live, here we go. Oh, here's a woman on TikTok riding a bike.
Oh yeah.
She's just riding a fitness bike.
Well, there's a lot of those.
Huh.
There's a lot of, especially in the mornings.
Yeah,
of
she's
coffee
just riding
drinking.
a bike. That's crazy.
A lot of coffee drinking. A lot of fitness.
So you tell me they're just drinking coffee?
Yeah, and talking. Yeah, and talking to. It's like.
And they probably have dozens of more viewers than what we have.
Oh, some of them have up to.
Probably.
I mean, like I was Midwest by Ashley gal last night. She had over 300 watching her, and she was having her and her boyfriend were getting in an argument on the thing. It's a good thing she had it because somebody had to call the police. He threatened to kill her and everything. This is all live on TikTok.
What?
Oh, good Lord. You're
Oh
watching
my
this?
God.
Yeah. They got drunk and she had this thing live. And people are like, "What's your address? What's your address?"
Wow.
How crazy.
That's messed up.
Well, she's a hot looking woman and she just got divorced and she's needing another man. So
Oh,
she
so
jumped
there's a
into
bunch of
another relationship with this
So there's a
pervert.
bunch of desperation.
Yep.
No.
Lots of desperation sex,
Hmm.
which I've been divorced for almost 20 years. I'm waiting for my desperation sex.
But you still have desperation sex?
I wouldn't know. I don't know what that is. I haven't had sex in so long. I have desperation sex, but that's just I have desperation sex, period. And I'm desperate for it.
When did you start having desperation sex?
Oh, probably. Oh, wow. Right after my accident and stroke.
That's when you started.
That's when my sex life went downhill.
Did your
Pretty
sexual
much.
partners get hotter or uglier after stroke?
Oh, uglier. Well, they all stayed pretty much the same.
Oh, you think they've all stayed the same? Well, good.
Well, there was one that stood out more than the rest, but
When you hooked up with that hooker in Chicago,
oh, now she was an exception because most of the women I've ever dated were on the more, how do you call it, chubby side.
all right. But
Big
this one
and
was not
whatever.
a chubby one. This one was an exceptional
Yeah.
was different.
Yeah.
Well, I know you like those chubby women. I thought you liked them. I didn't know that that was what you could get.
I don't have much. I'm not having anything.
I mean,
But-
I have no problem with anyone's size, no matter how it is. I'm not judgmental.
What
But,
the hell are you trying to kid?
But as it turns out, in my life, I've only had sex with women on the more fit side.
Oh,
I don't want to get anyone angry at me today, so that's just how it. I mean, I'm sure that I've come across some biggins that I would have sex with, but I've been married
right.
for
You've
so
been married.
long,
Yeah.
that I, yeah. So, but no, I'm not trying to make anyone angry. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. I have no problem with big women. I'm just saying that
You've never dated.
I've never been with one. Yeah, maybe they might be the best. But
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest woman I've been with is every time I have sex with my wife, who's getting, as we grow old, she's getting bigger. But
Yeah. Oh, good Lord. You better
That's,
watch what you say.
I'm just saying that's it's always a new experience for me. No, it's not. We're not going again. I'm trying to not insult anyone. I'm not trying to insult anyone. I'm just trying.
Yeah, because
I'm just conveying, how it is.
Yeah, because
We're
I
the
could
winner,
say
by the
something.
way.
I could say something, but my buddy told me years ago, but it's not something we still bears.
Yeah, but then don't say it. Then don't
Why
say
would
it.
you bring it up?
Because he's on his way. He's taking the Medicare van to the Diddy parties. That's why.
Oh, Lord.
He's on his way there. Oh well. Yeah. You don't want to bring it up, whatever you're saying. But no, my experience is that of, yeah. Keep digging that hole, Raymond. Sir. Kelly says, you better hush before you step in. I'm not stepping in anything. Big D says, if anyone is insulted, come over here, have sex with me. We will video it and then make Ray watch it.
Oh, my God.
TJ says, Ray, you better thank the stars D doesn't listen to your show anymore. She should listen to this show.
No, she shouldn't, because then
You're
would be
right.
dead.
She she should listen. It's kind of insulting that she doesn't, to be honest with you.
She would kick your ass on a daily basis.
I'm a little insulted. Holly says, so this whole time, that's not what I was saying. You're putting word. I said, so Steve, this whole time you only go for big girls because you think that's all you can get. Are you saying that I'm saying that?
Oh, God.
I'm saying I thought that was Steve's preference. I thought his preference was for bigger girls. I just thought he was he's a chubby chaser, which I have no problem. I thought that was his preference. Is that what it is, or was it,
No. And I'm tired of these hot looking women on TikTok saying they like men over 300 pounds. I'm over 300 pounds.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
and Holly says that she was saying that's what you said.
Ooh, now Steve's getting in trouble.
So, but I'm saying, if you had a preference, what is your preference?
I don't have a preference. It's more
Your desperation is past the point of preference.
Yeah. Live, dead.
So
Big
you'll take,
Oh,
take
my
anything
God.
you can get. And you don't say dead, because then people are going to think you're some weirdo. I don't
That's
think
too late for that. They already do.
Let's just say let's just say I had to go outside yesterday and I followed Debbie out.
Your neighbor Debbie, she looked good, right?
He's been doing that yoga.
Isn't she the yoga woman?
Oh yeah, I'd like to bend her over.
What, in the dryer?
Yeah,
Katie says Steve's preference is a warm body, but
optional,
yeah.
lukewarm.
Mm-hmm. See? You don't
Big
care.
D's preference is the librarian. He saw boots.
Oh my god.
Isn't she like 15 or something?
I think she's 18. I think Dan asked her.
My preference is my wife. That's my preference is my wife, just wanting me. That's my preference. Those females Steve are preying on are gullible handicap. They prey on gullible handicap men that like to give them their debit card for tampons and cigs.
Mm-hmm.
Who would ever do that?
We do know that Steve has
Yeah, I
given
wonder.
a woman a credit card to buy tampons and cigarettes, and he got nothing from her.
Oh, she was skinny. She was really skinny.
And
Yeah, 'cause
Big
she's
D,
a freaking
Big D says
method.
his wife Jen is option if nothing else is available. Yeah. No, my preference is my wife, but I just want her to, I want her to want me. I want you to want me.
I need you to need me.
I love you, love me.
Love me. I'll think you take me.
Yep. Big D says his preference is also my wife. My wife, I'll tell you right now, my wife says no consent. And don't get her started. Tom says, and Steven will announce his credit card numbers and social security numbers on a live broadcast for no reason. There you go, sir.
Yes. He will.
I'm never giving out my credit
By the
card
way,
number
our next meet and greet is when, Christina?
November 9th, which is a
All right.
Saturday evening
Yeah.
at Abe's Hideout on Dirksen Parkway,
Oh, I've heard about this. Yeah.
7:00. And I already called and confirmed with them yesterday. We have a reservation, so we're good to go.
Christina and Dan were over yesterday, and we were confirming all this, and I was going, "Oh, great!" And they leave. And my wife goes, "You do realize that is your daughter's birthday weekend?" And I go, "Well, yeah, her birthday's the 10th." My wife goes, "That's the weekend we were going to Chicago." And I go, "Oh, really?" She goes, "Yeah, we were going to Chicago." And I said, "Well, I can't get out of the meet and greet. I scheduled the meet and greet. I can't." And then my wife says, "Well, you would have hated the walking anyway." I go, What kind of responses? I would have hated the walking. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then she proceeds to tell me, she goes, "Oh, well, I got an Airbnb that has several flights." She goes, "Well, we fully intended on you going with us. And we got an Airbnb that there's flights of stairs you got to go up." And I go, "Really? But you were fully
Why?
planning on me going, and you got an Airbnb with flights of stairs, knowing that I can't walk upstairs."
Right, yeah.
Mm.
And Bella wants to go to the museum,
Oh,
which, by the way, is all a ton of walking.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we were hoping you'd go with us to the museum. And I was like, wait a minute. And the more she started talking about this trip to Chicago, I'm like, all this sounds like is me sitting back in an Airbnb while you guys are going throughout the city of Chicago. That's what it sounds like to me.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, yeah. Dan says,
Wow.
if she truly intended for you to go with them, she wouldn't have booked a unit with stairs. Absolutely.
Wow. My sister-in-law even went that much for me at Christmas time, even though we still had to call fire department.
Yeah, because you
'Cause I
they
fell down on
booked
the
an
floor and couldn't
Airbnb
get back
for you,
up.
and you couldn't get up out of the chair,
Yeah,
right?
I couldn't get up off the floor. Then I had a heart attack. That's a whole big thing.
How did you end up on the floor of Christmas? I don't remember. Did you fall?
Well,
Or?
no, they put me in this little room. It was like a closet. And there was a little bed, and I took my socks off. I was getting ready for bed, and my feet they're really slipped because they're so swollen and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
And when I stood up, it was all hardwood floors. There was no rug. I slipped and my feet out from me. So I was actually leaning up against the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I was my feet straight out. I couldn't get up, and then I tore up my foot. And then my brother tried to help me, and we sat there for like an hour. You know? My mom argued about, oh, we can get you, Mom. You're 80 years old. You can't get me up. Your brother can do it, and my brother can't do it. They had to bring. Well, that time I must have been smaller. That time it only took. Well, they used the doorway. It only took 4 of them to get me up then, because I was kind of in the doorway. So just 2 held on, stood by my feet, and the other 2 lifted up my arms. So the last time I fell here in Williamsville, it took 9 of them. 2 fire departments.
Took 2 fire departments to get you up.
2 fire departments to get me up.
Listen, I fell. I was walking from my living room to go somewhere, and I tripped over we have these carpeting, these rugs in our
everywhere.
Yeah, and I tripped over the rug and fell down, and I was able to get up. I didn't have to call the fire department. So I'm just saying, my weight loss has been going, to at least where I could get up on my own. Joel says, "Good morning, Steve." Well,
we're freaking mincemeat, apparently.
You guys, come on. You and Joel.
Where are you eating Thanksgiving this year, Steve? Are you going to your mom's or?
I don't know. My mom said something about my brother's coming down because she wants to go for the revisions to the will.
Oh boy!
Now that her house is paid off and has a new car.
Well, you better go and.
So she's revising it again.
Yeah. Well, because before.
How many times did she revise that will?
Oh. Several. This would be like the 3rd time in the last 5 years, probably. Well, because before.
I'll take get the will set and leave it as is.
It all depended on, how much we sell the house. Well, I guess it still depends on that, but now the house is paid off. So
the house that she owns is paid off. The one that she lives in.
Yeah, she owns the one in Pana. And I'm in the process of thinking in my head, and I talked to my brother. I don't think he will care. I kind of want the house. I would pass on the money just for the house, because taxes are only, I think you said, they're $1,500 a year. Right. I can cover that, and it's pretty much low maintenance. It's had a new roof, and just this really had a new furnace and AC, had a new roof. It's all been remodeled, new flooring everywhere.
Okay.
Very well taken care of. I just want to ask talk to my brother. I think after this last fiasco with my brother and my mom with this house up in Brookfield, I think he'll say, I don't care. I don't want nothing to do with it. If you want the house, go for it. Just let us have some of me. So we'll see. She may not want it that way. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be how your mom wants it. That's how.
Yeah, she may want it all sold and put it in trust and then divided equally and all that. So.
Oh, Big D wants it up your mom's house.
Oh, Big
Does
D,
your mom's house have enough room for a whole house orgy? Big D's also planning for your mom's death and what he wants to do afterwards.
It's got 2 big bedrooms.
You think Pain is a good place to have an orgy, Big D?
Oh, yeah.
He thinks any place is a good place for an orgy.
I would love to go to an orgy once.
Big heated garage, everything.
Good girl.
Don't you think it'd be fun going to an orgy, Steve?
I do. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I have a little bit. he talks about going to that naked camp. That sounds
Yeah.
kind of interesting too.
Yeah, they go to a naked camp, right?
Yeah, they
Where
go
he
to
just
naked,
walks
yeah.
around all the time
Yeah,
naked.
he's-
You'd
all
be fine with
clothed up.
that? Would you be fine walking around naked all the time?
I think as long as I was clean, yeah. Now, once I got dirty, if I had to poop or something like that, I'd have to find a shower.
Well,
That's
I
what
imagine
he's
they
doing,
have
though.
showers there.
But do they have goose blasters?
I don't know.
Although I used to carry
I
a
doubt
goose
it.
Steve
blaster.
is doing orgy math. Do you get a boner when you do your gooch blast?
I wouldn't say a boner, but it feels very orgasmic.
You
But I
know, he
noticed
chub-
la- I
he
noticed
chubs
la-
up.
I noticed last night though, scratching real hard also made it feel that way too.
Oh God, that's why he's always scratching.
Jen says it is clothing optional, clothes or not, no gooch blasters.
That's okay. I
By the way,
carry my
Big
own.
D says there
Nice,
are
Steve.
people way bigger than Steve that go to this camp. Kelly says if you move to Pana, you're farther away for Christina to take care of you.
Oh wow.
There's no Walmart in Pana. The closest one is in Shelbyville.
I know. I'd have to take care of myself, which wouldn't be a big deal because my mom's garage. You pull in the garage, I can literally back right up to the fucking door, and then carry the stuff even in the wintertime because it's heated garage. And it's she has one step, the step from the day room into the kitchen, and that's all. That's the only step.
Like where you live now is all taken care of, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'd have to. That would mean once a month I'd have to actually pay Christina to come down and clean for me. Hey, guess what? There would be a washer and dryer, and the laundry would be kept up.
Well,
But
look
I
at
wouldn't
that.
have to walk to the laundromat.
Joel
I
says,
never
since
have
when
to-
does the word orgasmic have 5 syllables? Well, Steve finds a way.
I'm telling you.
Cindy wants to know how big is the Pana Fire Department? Yeah, is
They're
there,
good sized. They're good sized.
is
You
there
know, it's
enough-
called Edinburgh or Taylorville.
Yeah, I'm not
it's
sure
not
how
big.
far Pana is away from anything.
About 40 miles.
Holly says I have a gross tummy, big scar down my stomach from Yoder, my breastbone down below belly button from when she got sick and they had to cut her open in a hurry. She's very insecure about it. But is that because Big D was offering her to go to the naked camp with her?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Big D says send him a full body nude, Holly, and he will reassure you it's fine.
Yeah, me too, Holly. Me too. Oh, I got scars all over the place.
And DA says Steve would pay Christina to visit once a month to shovel his trash out.
Oh God, that's what it would be
Although
like. Too.
I wouldn't even need it for that. Because
TJ
the
says I
trash
call
is-
bullshit on the laundry being kept up.
No, if I had
So
a
do
washing
I.
machine, I guarantee you, if I
No,
had a
you
washing
wouldn't.
machine and dryer in my apartment, access to me 24/7, I'd never have dirty clothes because I would immediately take the stuff off and throw it in the washing machine.
Bullshit.
I'll tell you, my wife is
And now I found out that all those towels,
You know,
I'm
as a
gonna have to throw
medical
a bunch of them
professional,
away.
I can provide a professional assessment of scars, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know if you send one, just send it all.
Get out of here.
so you're saying that if you had a washer and dryer in your home, you would get more laundry done.
Yep. I know I would.
Bullshit. No, he wouldn't.
I know I would.
It's still
Well, I
pile up.
live with Michelle. I'm the one that did the laundry because the laundry machine was right there. I
Dude, my
just
wife,
take my clothes off and throw in the laundry.
my wife has always been top notch with our laundry's always done. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I don't complain very often about anything. But for sure, I'd never complain about anything. But for sure, the one thing I've never complained about is laundry. Because I've never had to. You know, it's just we've never had an issue with laundry.
And I'll say this right now before Christina even gets over here because
Yeah.
she threw a kicker into my day today. The laundry's not done. But today I was gonna do laundry today,
Oh
And have
my
a-
god!
and now no. Now
I like how he blames me for it.
She-
Oh, I
she
was
wants-
gonna do laundry today.
she wants to clean now and pick up her groceries. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to come over today so I can have my day freed up for tomorrow so I can put up my Christmas.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But don't come in here saying bitching because the laundry's not done yet. Because now laundry has to get moved up tomorrow.
You've had all week to do your
Afro
laundry.
20 says he bets a pre-roll Steve won't keep up with laundry. He's betting you a pre-roll. Yeah, are you in, Steve?
If I don't keep up with laundry, when I get my mom's house?
Well,
Oh,
I thought you
yeah.
had to do laundry today. Just walk
Well,
down the
that ain't
hall and
gonna
do your
happen.
laundry. You can't even
No.
walk. You won't even walk 5 foot to the
I'm
laundry.
not,
What does me having what does me coming over today have to do with you doing laundry anyway?
He needs an excuse to not walk. I mean, Christina, give me in feet. How far is the laundry room from where Steve lives? Is it a mile away? I mean, it
No.
must be far
It's-
if he doesn't want to do it. How far do you have to walk?
50
Probably
feet.
from your recliner to your bedroom. I bet is
Oh
all
my
further
God.
it is.
Are you serious? That's all the distance you have to walk.
Stop. There are 12 people that live here, and there are one
And?
washer and one dryer.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there's other people that use it.
Okay. So
And
when it's being used, you don't use it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So get up. So go back and get up like a half hour later and try again.
yeah.
That doesn't happen because these old ladies put their laundry in their fucking washer and they fall asleep and they take a
Well, fine,
nap.
then take the laundry out of the washer and remove it and say, no, you weren't using it, so I used it. And then once you start doing that, people will know.
I
People will
usually
know
wait till late at
laundry
night.
does
now.
not stay in the washer. If it's clean, it's going to be removed and put in a basket.
I usually wait till late at night now because I don't go to sleep till 1 o'clock. I usually wait till about 9 o'clock when they're all asleep. Which I have to do it because I'm down to my last pair of socks.
TJ says, hold on. Ray never complains. How's the temperature in your house, Ray? Temperature feels pretty good because it's getting colder outside. So
Yeah.
it's
got
that
the
means my
extra
wife
heat
doesn't
in.
have to turn down the air to 50 degrees at night because it's actually 50 degrees at night or lower. So it's keeping the house somewhat comfortable. Yeah. I don't mind if it's cold because of the weather. I don't like it when it's cold because of the air conditioner. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
You know.
You like it warm.
No, I just don't want I just don't want the central air 24 hours a day. I complain in the winter if it's too hot in here. Trust me. I'm just fine with leaving it even like 72 or 74 year round, and I'd be fine. No one gives a shit about me.
Believe me, I don't need to stir up any more trouble in this building that I already have. Because Robin has all these old ladies all been on. Steve talks about anybody on that show he does.
Well, you should just say you're winning awards for it. Did any of them congratulate you, Steve?
Kathy, they call you Bev. That's because I don't know her name, so I call her Bev.
Oh, Kathy's. You're saying there is no Bev in your building?
No, her name's Kathy.
So when did you find this out? You've been
Oh.
calling her Bev for 2 years.
I didn't
So
find out
you
one
just
that long
found out her
ago.
name isn't.
Yeah, it's Kathy.
We'll just keep it as Bev so we
Yeah,
don't
I'm
confuse
just
everybody.
I'll be confused if you start a new name.
Oh, big titty Bev.
All we know is Big Tit Bev because she's got big ones. So you're saying Robin's the troublemaker now?
Oh yeah. Because I made fun of her because she talked through the bugs. And God damn it, I went out yesterday to my truck and
Yeah.
noticed is that She's sitting on the deck talking to the fucking
Okay, now that's
ladybug.
weird. That is weird.
Talking to the ladybugs.
People
I'm
talking
crawling.
to bugs, that weirds me out.
Just crawling on her hand. Says, "Oh,
Well, you don't have anybody else to talk to. I mean,
Well,
I talk to my cat."
then you have an obsessive compulsive need to talk if you're talking to bugs
Oh yeah.
well, I can
You
see
need
that with
to
her.
to stop. Holly says, I will take her hammer and shove it up her ass. Now Holly's
She might like it.
she has picked a fight. Holly says, I will do it, Steve. Robin will hate me. I am not the one. Holly is not putting up with it. She had sex with Steve, hence she now talks to bugs. Oh, that's yeah. Did you have sex with her? Did you sleep with your neighbor?
No. Martha. But not. I could have with Robin. But I
That's
said
the
no.
neighborhood. That's the
Couldn't get
neighborhood.
past the smell, huh?
What
Well,
about
she's-
Bev? Could you get Bev? Let's look at your neighbors. Okay, so could you have sex with your neighbor Shelly? Hi, Steve. It's me, Shelly. You want me to come over and show you my vagina? Could you have sex with Shelly? Yes or no?
Yes.
I mean, you think she would? If you asked, she would.
Oh, I don't think she would.
Oh.
I don't think she knows what it is. But
Well,
maybe she does.
I'm not talking about whether you want to have sex with them. I'm saying, do you think they would agree to have sex with you?
Oh yeah.
So
No,
you're saying
yeah.
you could have sex with Shelly, but you don't think she'd have sex with you.
Right. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
What about Bev?
Yeah, I think I'd be a little worried. Although Bev, yeah, she's really scary.
Would she
You
have
know,
sex with you?
She doesn't only have two. Only got like one tooth in the front. And
Yeah. Well, you're not having sex with her.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
But could you have sex with her knowing and call
Yeah,
her Bev? You know that's not her name.
Yeah,
Take
I
it,
just
Bev.
close my.
Take it, Bev.
I just close her eyes and let her ride.
Oh my god.
Take it, Bev. I'm giving it to you good. Thanks, Steve. My tooth loves it.
Oh
Look,
god.
look, my tooth. All right. So what about Deb? That's the yoga neighbor, right?
Debbie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Debbie.
definitely.
But
He
would she
likes
have sex
her.
with you?
Oh no, I've already tried to. I've asked her. So you don't need a boyfriend, do you? No, I don't need a man. I thought we'd just be friends with benefits.
What What about your friend Robin?
No, man, she's just too.
No, would she have sex with you?
No, she does. No,
So you don't think she would? You think
No.
that train is crossed?
I think at one time it might have been. She might have, but not now.
What about what the hell? Isn't there another woman that lives there? Am I missing somebody?
Mary, I think I would do her in a heartbeat. She's the one I want to meet in the laundry room.
So you've never met? She's the one you want stuck in the dryer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
So you get up behind her and show her. Oh, take it. You'd show her a good time. I'll be damned. But TJ says this entire disturbing mental image is being made, assuming that Steve's micro peen could actually penetrate someone. Now, your peen could penetrate someone, couldn't it?
Is it supposed to rain all day today? I hope not. I hope
I
so.
think- I think you could penetrate, right? Right? Don't you think?
Next subject.
Last
I
time we had
think
sex,
you
you
could.
penetrated. I hope.
Uh, on an anorexic lady, maybe, or a skeleton.
I didn't know there were penetration issues. But you would have, but it sounded to me like you would choose to have sex with any of them. but you're not sure if they would choose to have sex with you. That's
Oh,
what it
yeah.
sounds like to me.
Exactly. I would have sex with any of them. If any one of them knocked on the door right now and said, "Steve, let's go have sex," I'd okay.
It doesn't matter who they
It
are.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Even
I
if
just
Kim-
I close my eyes and put on a Pornhub or something and watch it.
Are you the only guy that lives in your building?
No, there's one or two others. There's the guy that lives across from me. I've never seen him.
Yeah.
And there's an older man that lives up in towards
Who's the
number
guy?
6.
Who's the guy who's you steal his? Like each Christmas, some kind of organization gives you
Oh,
guys
that's-
free cookies.
Oh, that's the guy across the hallway.
and
that's
you
the guy.
always go over and
Mhm.
steal his Christmas cookies.
Oh, I
because
can't wait till we get them cookies. You let him sit out there for 3 days.
Do you
after
steal
3
them
days, if you-
yourself, or do you have Christina steal them for you?
No, I stole them. I said,
Oh,
"Look,
he
look,
does. I wouldn't do that.
Those cookies been sitting outside for 3 days. I let him say, those are going to go stale. I got to put those in my refrigerator." So that guy, poor guy, didn't get any.
So why do you steal his cookies? Because so he doesn't know you steal them.
No,
You-
he doesn't even know we're getting them.
So he's never
Probably.
even known that you guys get them.
Right.
Felony alert.
He didn't get his Christmas gift from the apartment complex either, which was candy and
So you,
cup. And
so you stole that gift too.
he let it sit there for 3 days. After 3 days, I picked it up. I was trying to get it out of the hallway.
Yeah.
Just wanted to-
Why? Why were you getting it out of the hallway?
Well, 'cause maybe something happened to the guy. He ain't been out of his house in 3 days.
Right. So
I think they
You
do that
just-
to me.
you decided that you would steal his gifts just so they'd get used?
I don't think. Yeah, exactly. I don't
Are
want
you
to
sure-
sit and litter. I
Is
don't
he
want to sit
alive
and
in
litter the. I don't want to litter the hallway.
Like, how do you guys, for example, how do you how would they know if you guys were dead? Could there be a way for you guys to be dead and have them not know it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. I mean, other than I don't know how. We'd have to have a medical expert on it. How long does it take for a body to start to smell?
Yeah, but I guess even if they smell, at some point they stop smelling, right?
Yeah, but
I think.
if there's a different, believe me, if there's a different odor in this building, they know.
Lori says when you don't pay the rent.
Oh, okay, that's a
Yeah.
month though.
Yeah.
I could die today and pay my rent, and they still wouldn't know. I mean, unless Christina comes over or something like that. But no, like this guy lives across from me. I swear to God, I've never seen him. I've never seen a light on, either at night or anything.
Well,
He's supposed to be some kind of artist.
I know, but okay, I'm thinking you said a body would stink, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But doesn't a dead body eventually stop stinking? If someone dies and you stink, eventually, I'm just going from like roadkill and stuff because I've been in places
Right.
where a body is freshly killed and you could smell it. But then you drive by like a couple days later, there's no more smell. So
Right.
I don't know if humans are the same way. If we stop smelling at some point, and-
I would
don't know,
imagine.
but I got a message from a cousin of mine that lives in North Carolina.
Mhm.
He was telling me he was just in Asheville. He said it's terrible. He said he said the stench is death because they're still finding people and buried under the mud from the
Yeah.
floods. Finding people
wow.
in the tree, dead bodies
they
in
still-
trees.
do they still stink? I'm just
Oh,
wondering
yeah.
when the stink stop. Does a dead body stop? Didn't you work for a funeral? Didn't you work for a cemetery or something? That's why I was asking you. That
Well,
would
yeah,
be-
but we just buried them. We didn't. I
Oh,
mean, I
Joel
know-
says it's months. He says it's months and months because the body will become liquefied.
right? Yeah.
Oh,
And Tom says, "Sir, Raymond, sir, generally a noticeable odor can develop within a few days of death, particularly in warm, humid conditions. However, in colder temperatures, or if the body is buried, it may take longer for the odor to become apparent. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I come on and we're talking about dead bodies. And
Well, no, I'm
how
just
long it takes
wondering
to-
how long is it a point the body stops stinking, or
I don't think so because I watch a lot of those.
after when it's down to just a skeleton, it doesn't.
but I
stink
don't know.
anymore.
That's what I mean. I was wondering.
I just know the dead body we dug up, it stunk. And it was even in a casket.
And how long was it dead for?
2 years.
Oh my God, it's still okay. So because I'm wondering if like one of your neighbors died and maybe it stunk really bad, like the next day you're like, oh, I wonder what's going on. But if nobody
Well-
goes in there after a couple of days, does it stop stinking, or I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
I
what
know,
that's
but-
what my question, because I have no idea.
Yeah, we've never had that. We've never had
Maybe these
something
is
like
probably
that.
when they dry out. I don't know.
Yeah, because
Hmm.
I don't think it would ever get that bad because, like I said, if you don't make an appearance every once in a while. I mean, Tim used to check, about once a month. He'd knock on people's doors and, "How you doing, Steve?" Okay,
Just see
just
if you guys
checking
are
on you.
okay. So Tim would check to see if people were still alive.
Yeah, if he hadn't seen you in a while, the truck hadn't moved in a while.
But
So,
Tim, your neighbor
Tim's
Tim is no longer there. So
Yeah.
who checks?
Maybe they turned it over to Shelley or something.
Hello, hey Shelly, would you like to see my vagina?
Oh God.
Hello, I'm here to see your vagina.
If Shelly came down and knocked on the door and said, Steve, will you show me your penis? Would you show it to her?
Yeah,
You know he would.
So all it takes for you to show someone your penis is they just have to ask. And you'd be like, okay, well, yeah. That's all it would take.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
If I answered the door and she said, "Steve, can I grab you?" I said, yeah. Okay.
Dan says the smell is caused by lysine and ornithine breaking down into cadaverine and putrescence.
Whatever.
Purchasing.
Or putrescine. The smell will eventually go away when there's nothing left for the microorganisms to feed on. Thank you. Well, there you go. So that's what I'm saying. Eventually, it would stop stinking, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually.
But it'll take a while, quite a while.
How disgusting! Oh, I don't want to smell dead people. Good Lord.
Oh.
So you could have a neighbor that was dead, but you think that everybody would be able to smell, and so that you guys would know what was
Right.
going on.
Oh yeah.
Holly says, "Isn't lysine what they're putting in the weight loss drugs?" I don't know, but I know
Probably.
those weight loss drugs are pretty good. People love those. I think I'm gonna start taking some. I'm ready.
Dope.
I'm ready. Take my lysine or whatever the hell I gotta take. Diane says she loves fire drills at work. Not
Oh, but it's a banquet fire.
Dan says dead people smell sticks in your
Ah.
nose and it's hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I've had
I
an
thought
interesting morning.
What?
I've had an interesting morning.
Did you get
Yeah,
fired
you
or
did.
something?
No. I took the day off today because I'm DJing a thing at Hope School here in a little bit.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
But no, I went to go put my kid on the bus and the bus never came.
What?
Yeah, bus usually is there like 7:45. Never came. So ended up taking him over to Riverton, to Riverton Elementary where he goes. And come to find out, his entire bus was in an accident in
Oh,
another trailer park. It hit an awning and knocked over the awning of the
oh my
carport.
God.
Wow.
and I guess one of the windows on the bus broke and ended up cutting a
Mm.
girl's arm or something.
Oh my God.
So
So your kid got to school before all the other kids.
some of them were still getting there at the time he did. Yeah.
Man.
I like how they just gave up on picking him up. Jesus. By the way, Dan says Jason should DJ at the school for the deaf because he thinks the audience would appreciate you more.
Yeah, whatever.
I think Jason would be a kick-ass DJ for deaf kids. I'm supporting you, Jason. I think you would kick ass.
The bus hasn't left the scene of the accident. I drove past there earlier, and
So how did they get the kids out of the bus?
I don't know if they're waiting for another bus to come get them or what.
But your kid got to school because you took him.
Yeah. Just luckily I happened to be off today because, as I said before, I'm DJing here at 12:30 today.
Good job. At least you get your kid to school. He's not sitting in a bus waiting for, to be rescued.
Yeah.
That sucked. We used to ride a bus and we'd get stuck in the ditches in the wintertime.
I don't remember having any bad experiences on the bus.
We never had accidents,
No.
but we got in the ditch every time.
So I only had 2 schools that I ever had to take a bus for because I was within walking or bike riding distance to the others.
I always wanted to get a ride from Hot Girls and not have to take the bus, but like Finger Blast, that's what
Oh my God.
I'd rather be taking a ride to school with a hot chick and finger blasting them on the way to school. But no, I always had to take the bus. 'Cause I was a good brother. No finger blasting for me. No finger blasting on the way to school. Always had to take the bus. And I didn't want to do any finger blasting on the bus because God knows who was on there. But
Must have been the big and bus, huh?
I'll tell you though, I did not ride on the biggin bus. Good Lord.
I think I fingered Justine Newens running on the bus.
So you did some fingering on the bus. I never did any fingering. I never did any finger blasting on the bus.
Oh my
Might have been
God.
a class trip or something, if I remember right.
Not even on a class trip.
Wow.
Fingering on the bus. Yeah, fingering on the bus. I would have loved to have fingered on the bus. I fingered at the movie theater. And I fingered in the cemetery, and I fingered in the drive-in, and I fingered.
Was it a dead body?
No, I figured it was Halloween. We went out. Maybe I remember it was Halloween, but I do remember going out with a bunch of kids and hooking up with some girl in the graveyard and doing some fingering while we were sitting on. You know, they used to, for some reason they used to do like classic gravestones and stuff. Sometimes they were shaped like a chair or shaped like furniture.
Yeah.
And I remember making out with some girl. This is maybe 8th grade or freshman year, somewhere in there, and ended up fingering in right around Halloween on graveyard funeral. Which
Wow.
I don't know why this memory pops up, but there you go. There was some fingering going on. Just thought I'd share with you.
Thanks.
And then I don't even know if the girl and I were particularly close. I think we were just friends, and one thing led to another. I don't remember ever turning into anything. I don't think there was a refingering. I just think it happened the once, and that was it. No, it was not. No, it wasn't Freddie. It was not anyone named Freddie. It was
Justine.
no, it was not Justine Neuenschreider. No, it was not like Steve.
Neuenschwander.
We were sitting on. It was more about graveyard fingering or graveyard furniture than fingering. The story they used to make, and anybody's ever been in graveyards. They used to make furniture, and they wouldn't just put up gravestones. They would put up like a cement little bench or something,
Yeah. Bench.
or a chair. I don't know if they did it for people who wanted to come see the funeral yard or the graveyard, or if they did it as funeral for the dead or what, but they would put up furniture in a graveyard. Yeah, Holly says that's how it is in the Petersburg Cemetery. Her grandparents are, and Lincolnshire Mistress Anne Rutledge. It's a weird one. On it's a huge concrete, and at each corner a cement chair is kind of witchy looking. Heard it's on it. Yeah. It's like that's what they were in in Gillespie, Illinois. In the old grave markers, there are benches and stuff, or chairs, and little tables and stuff, and that's where the fingering happened. Was on one of those chairs. So, there was a Halloween fingering, a Hallowingering that went on. I just had fond memories of the Hallowingering. So allow me my memories. I'm just asking Steve if he did any fingering in a.
I never got any fingering in a cemetery. Jeff did, though.
So.
Oh, good Lord.
You think Jeff was able to do some fingering in the cemetery?
Oh yeah, because I drove to the cemetery a lot.
Jeff got all the action.
I'll tell you,
He did.
I had good sex in a cemetery. In high school, where we went out one night and ended up in the cemetery and ended up having sex with a girl in the graveyard. But it was just we would have had sex anywhere, but we ended up in the graveyard. And you're just looking for a place to be alone, and there was no one in there, and why not go at it, And there was one time we were at a church. There was a church, and there was on the side of the church there were steps going down to the basement. You know what I mean? And we were trying to find some place to just have sex, and we were walking, and so we ended up on the stairs next to this church, and we had sex on the stairs.
Stairs of a church.
Yeah.
Wow. Good God, Ray.
But the sex was very hot. I do remember that.
Wow.
Jesus, sounds like Ray's talking about a Halloween TV special. It's the Great Fingering, Charlie Brown. The girl was looking for a big peen and had to settle for a fingering. I was just telling some Halloween stories. By the way, Dan says there are 4 big stone chairs in Oak Ridge Cemetery, not far from his sister's grave. Each one at the end of a concrete path lined with the compass. Yeah, they used to in cemeteries. They used to put furniture. I'm not joking. And that's what I was talking about.
Hey Dan, you want to go to the cemetery?
Jesus is one of his childhood girlfriends, and he had sex in the choir loft of the church.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was in the choir.
Thank you. Christina's showing. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. They had chairs and stuff in cemeteries. Yeah. You could sit on those, or better yet, you could do some fingering. I haven't fingered in a long time. But
Oh, good Lord.
back
Heavy
in the day,
duty.
back in the day, you did some finger blasting. Finger blast,
It's finger blasting.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, that's a good. I think that's a good show. It's probably a wrap for. It's probably a wrap for today's show. That's a great Halloween when you could remember fingering. You remember
That's how I remember my holidays.
I hope all of you were involved in fingering for Halloween when you were younger.
Oh, Dad.
There you go. Just trying to bring up those good memories. That's my plan. If I could leave you every show with a great memory, then I've done my job. At least that's my wish.
Later.
That's my hope. It's the great fingering, Charlie Brown. Dan,
Tonight, Stellar Productions presents the boy band of the decade. It's Finger Bang, live from Madison Square Gardens.
that's the South Park episode, right?
Finger bang, he finger banging.
Or whatever the hell it was.
Finger bang, 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 finger
Yeah.
bang, 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 bang. I'm gonna finger bang, bang you into my life. Girl, it's like the finger bang, it's alright. Cause I'm the king of finger bang, that's not right. I'm gonna finger bang, bang you every night. And girl, you know that you're the only girl for me. Girl, you're the girl of my fantasy. You're my girl.
There we go. All right, yeah, no, it's cutting out. So, yeah. All right, there you go, finger banging.
Bang, 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 finger bang, bang.
People like the cuddly one, the fat one, Cartman. I was Cartman.
Hmm.
If I'd have had a boy band, I think I would have been a Cartman. The soft, I would have been the soft, chubby one. Yep. I want to thank you all for listening today. We're back tonight. We have a second show tonight at 6. We got this show's the free one. The pay show is tonight. So come join us, morningdisaster.net. Go to morningdisaster.net, sign up for a subscription, and come join us tonight. We've got a 6 o'clock show. Then we got children are showing up at our houses begging for candy and a football game. I don't know who's playing tonight,
I haven't checked yet.
but I know there's a football game tonight as well. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Can I point out that Jeff said I look like a sperm when I had my hoodie up? Thanks, Jeff. Mhm. That was my goal. That's my Halloween costume. Hi, I'm a giant sperm.
Oh, good Lord.
I am a giant sperm. I've come to impregnate you.
Jets and Texans.
Oh, Jets and Texans. Okay. All right. That sounds like could be something.
Rogers is benched, isn't he?
Benched.
I thought so.
Benched
No, I'm
him?
sorry. I'm sorry. Richardson's benched
Oh, yeah.
after he took it. So
Sure,
he's
huh?
tired. He had to take. I gotta come out.
They put in Flacco, 47-year-old. How old Joe? Isn't Joe Flacco almost 40?
Uh-huh.
Tom says,
Ray will be giving out condoms and tampons to the children tonight. I hope you enjoyed that joke, sir.
Big D says later, everyone. See you tonight. Big D will be back for
Oh,
confessions. I can't wait.
yeah.
I can't wait. We're gonna hear from the husband and
Yeah.
wife of a loveless marriage. We're gonna get all their
I
we'll
hope
get
their
all their
marriage is going
questions tonight.
better.
I'm sure there'll be some questions on finger banging and prostitutes and drug use and dead people and all kinds of things. All right.
I'm
We will
so
see you
glad
guys
we're
tonight.
trick-or-treating.
Have a great Halloween, everybody, and we'll talk to you later. Love you all. So long, people. So long.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Finger bang.